Topper picked up the phone that night, half asleep and annoyed. It was his old friend Jide. They hadn't spoken in weeks. Jide wanted to check in, said he was just passing by. They laughed, they talked. In fact, they talked for like 12 minutes, 43 seconds. But the next morning, Topper got a call that shattered his entire world. Jide died in a car crash yesterday around 5 p.m. But wait, their call? What happened at 10 p.m.? So, who exactly did Topper speak with the previous night? And why did Jide say, I will see you soon? This is that real story. Topper is your everyday Nigerian guy, works a regular job in Lagos in logistics, long hours, stress. That was his lifestyle. That particular week had been hell for him. So many deadlines, generator issues, rain everywhere. He hadn't slept well in days. And to make it all worse, his mind had been drifting to old friends lately, especially Jide. Jide was like his brother back in the university days, always full of life. He was funny, the type of person you would walk into a room and the mood would change. They lost touch for a while, but every so often Topper would wonder how he was doing. That day, he wondered a little more than usual. Around 10:30 p.m., just as Topper was dozing off, his phone rang. It was Jide because he saw his name on the screen. Guy, how far now? This one where you remember me this night. So he smiled like normally the way guys would do. Guy, how far? This one that you remember me this night. So Jide laughed on the other end. He said he had a strong urge to check on Topper, that it's been a while. So they spoke about life, they spoke about work, they spoke about old gist. In fact, Topper even joked, we'll go marry Abby, or they fear commitment, that kind of thing that guys will always want to joke about. Jide replied him and said, well, guy, I dey go somewhere soon. Oh. Let's just say I'm making peace. For Topper, he didn't catch the full meaning. Maybe Jide was trying to relocate, he was trying to jackpot, and all of that. So they ended the call with laughter. Then came Jide's last words. Topper, I'm glad you picked. I will see you soon. So these were the words that Jide said before they ended the call. So the next morning at about 9:47 a.m., Topper's cousin called Jide and said, have you heard? Jide is dead. So for Topper, he thought it was all joke. Dead? We just spoke last night now. Guy, I don't take that kind of thing playing with me. That was what he said. Dead? How can he die? Somebody we just spoke together last night. But you know what? The story came flooding in. The day Jide called, Jide had been in a fatal car crash. The crash happened around 5 p.m. the previous day. His body was confirmed dead by emergency responders at about 6:12 p.m. For a moment, Topper sat frozen, and he said he had just spoken to Jide about 10 p.m. And then he went to check his phone, he checked his call log, and then he saw 12 minutes 43 seconds. That was how long they spoke. His heart started pounding. And then he felt like, what was going on? He couldn't make sense out of everything that he had just been told. Topper started calling mutual friends, asking if they had also spoken to Jide, but none of them said they had spoken to him. He even tried to call Jide's line again. Switched off permanently. Topper visited Jide's family days after, and at the wake, he spoke to Jide's sister. So out of curiosity, Topper asked if Jide had any unfinished business, and if he was trying to reach anyone. So, out of surprise, Jide's sister looked at Topper and then she was like, well, he had been talking about you for a while, that your friendship had gone cold and it was a reason for that, and that he regretted it. On hearing this, Topper started shedding tears. Weeks passed, Topper couldn't sleep properly. In fact, he went to a prayer house and they told him all sorts of things. One of the things they told him was that some spirits, when they die like that, they were allowed to have finished conversation they never had. Another person told him that sometimes when a soul is at peace, it comes to say goodbye to people that matter the most to him. So at this point, Topper didn't really know what to believe. But one night, while watching their old university videos, Topper broke down. He whispered, thank you for calling me bro. I'm glad you did. So, months later, Topper lost his phone. He got a new phone and he inserted his old SIM. Out of curiosity, he checked his old WhatsApp chat with Jide, something that got him really scared. And there it was, a voice note sent the same night of the call. Tope had never opened that voice note for once. So then he hit play out of curiosity. Jide's voice came through from the voice note. And he said, "If you're hearing this, I guess I didn't make it. Don't be afraid, my friend. You are a real one. Thank you. Live fully. I'll see you when I see you." For a moment, Tope froze. The timestamp? It was 5:49 p.m. That was the exact time Jide's death was confirmed. That night, Tope realized two things. One, some people leave this world with unfinished goodbyes. And secondly, that not every mystery has to be solved. Some are meant to be felt. Till today, he still doesn't know how the call happened, but he no longer questions it. He just knows something. Jide reached out. And so to him, he believed that the dead do speak just once, to say goodbye, especially to the ones that they love, or when they have an unfinished business. Do you believe in that? So, if you've ever lost someone suddenly and wish you had one last conversation with them, this story probably hit home. Some say it's coincidence, others believe it's spiritual. But what do you believe? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain, something that made you wonder if someone who had passed on was trying to reach out to you? Okay, on that note, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real life stories that will shock, move, and connect us. See you on the next episode of That Real Story. But until then, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to be nice to people. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.